Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm good, Candace. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks. Great to be with you this morning.
Oh, it's wonderful to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you. What are some budget-friendly ways we can make our apartment or house a home?
There are so many ways. And I think, one of the keys is you really just want to infuse your space with personality. I think a problem that a lot of people have is they feel fearful. They feel like they don't want to pull the trigger on making a choice about design because they're afraid they're going to get it wrong. And there is no fun in that. Life is too short. So I say, listen, start by being smart about what your purchases are. Now, particularly for apartment dwellers, I really feel it's important that all of the furniture pieces that you bring in need to multitask. They need to work hard for the money, right? So right here, you see I have a bookcase. This is design gold. This is a bookcase that has no back, so it's open on both sides. What I love is that, yes, I can put it against a wall, but I could also float it out into a room, and in a space that's small and maybe doesn't have an entryway, suddenly I have a partition wall. I've created a foyer. I can put it in a bedroom on the wall, and I can float my bed in front of it. Suddenly I have a really cool, modern architectural headboard. It's giving me storage. It's giving me display, and display is where I'm really able to infuse the space with a sense of personality. It's just simple little tricks like that and really kind of trying to think outside the box.
And do you have any suggestions for incorporating secondhand pieces in our homes?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that, secondhand pieces are fantastic. I love the green factor. I love the smaller footprint. I love that things can have one life and then continue in life. The bottom line is I say mix it up. You want a mix of styles. What makes a home feel interesting is when each piece is telling its own story. So don't be afraid to go out there, hunt down the bargains, bring them in, and the only rule you need to follow is you ask yourself, do I love it? If you love it, odds are good it's going to work together. You're going to be happy every time you see it.
And I'm guilty of being indecisive, especially when it comes to design and decor. How can I create a style that changes as often as I do?
Well, the bottom line is what you want to do first is with the big furniture pieces, you want to keep them neutral. Okay, so you're making these big purchases, they're investment pieces. Make a neutral choice in the color because you're going to have them for a long time and you want them to work well with whatever style you are in the mood for. So that's always going to work. And then also, I think that, key is making sure that you get a little color, you get a little excitement in the space. A great way to do that is with area rugs. I love area rugs because they're such a small commitment. They come at every price point. You get color, you get pattern, they come in multiple styles, and instantly you've got something that's different and lively, and you can change it out with the season or with your mood.
Speaking of patterns, chevron has been really popular the last few years. What are some of the hottest patterns this season?
Well, you know what? Always the Moroccan trellis. That never goes out of style. That's always huge. I think we're going to see kind of damask, naturalistic, kind of more florals that feel a little bit modern. I think we'll see a lot of that, kind of a move toward kind of nature-based designs. I'm excited. I love the new florals that are out that are huge and big. And something that I definitely want to tell everybody who's watching is that apartmentguide.com is a great resource if you are looking for a new place or looking for design tips. And as we're talking about how to have the budget to make your space your own, they have a sweepstakes. It's called yourpicksyourplace.com. That's where you go. All you have to do is vote on your favorite design theme. We're going to give you 4 options. Once you vote, you're in the running to win $10,000 in cash. So that's a lot of rugs, that's a lot of bookshelves, that's a lot of everything. You could definitely make your space your own with 10,000 clams.
Absolutely. It's summer officially here. Do you have any tips when it comes to entertaining?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like, the key to entertaining is for the host to have fun. So if you are stressed and freaked out, that reads, your guests feel it, and that just takes the air out of the room. I think if you are relaxed and you have a good time, even if you have a small space, even if you don't have a huge budget, I mean, bottom line is it's all about community and getting together and having fun. So I love the idea of, let's say you have a really small space and all you have is a coffee table, you don't have a dining room. So do like a little picnic on the coffee table, tapas style, kind of al fresco. People can sit perched around that. You can put in little stools, something that is kind of space saving. Again, another option is storage stools. They can move around the space. They can be a tabletop. They can be a chair. You can store things in them. But bottom line really with entertaining is just to have a good time. If you're having a good time, your guests will too.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Kim. Do you have any additional tips or information you'd like to share?
Listen, I just want people to have fun with their space. Life is too short to stress about it, so have fun, make it your own, take some risks. You might be really surprised.
And where can we go for more information?
More information, you want to go to www.yourpicksyourplace.com.
Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon.
You're welcome, Candace. Thanks.
Thank you.